Now, quickly, there is no plain sense of First Timothy 2, 12, 13, and 14. And this is something I've never really slowed down and spent weeks carefully analyzing every word, looking at Paul's logical argument, and really marinating in the passage until recently. I just kind of read the English translation and, oh, it seems clear. But what sometimes happens when you dig deep into the text, you realize there's some complexities here. The biggest one, the glaring one, is that the Greek word translated authority, nor teach, nor exercise authority over man, is not that it matters, but it's authentane, and it's an incredibly rare word. It's never used anywhere else in the New Testament, nowhere else in the Greek translation of the Old Testament. It's rarely used in Greek literature outside of Paul, given 200 years on either side of Paul, 8 or 9 times. So it's like, what does this word mean? Well, it's complex. Now, I did a thorough study of every single extra biblical use of this Greek word and try to understand the context, not just looking at where it's cited, but like really understand what's going on here with this word. And according to what I found, every single reference, we don't have a lot, but based on the evidence we have, this word is always used elsewhere to describe the kind of authority that a master has over his slave. Now, in the first century Greco-Roman context, yeah, masters have authority over the slave. But what does Jesus say about Christian authority according to Mark 10? Oh, no, 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 James and John. It's not going to be like that in my kingdom. It's going to be the slave who is the one with authority, and the Gentiles lorded over them. So Jesus overturned this kind of master-slave kind of authority and says this has no place in the church. So all that to say, already, before we get to Adam being born first and Eve being deceived, built into this allegedly clear prohibition is a really, complex issue with this Greek. Not even complex. I think based on what we know, this word Paul was probably prohibiting women from exercising a kind of domineering authority over men, that even if men were doing that in Ephesus, the church he's writing to, I think Paul would have forbidden men from doing that. But I think there's a good case to be made that he had a particular problem among the Ephesian women. And that's why he uses this very unique, specific, rare word to address a problem, not of women exercising godly leadership over men, but it's because they're women, they shouldn't do it, but exercising dominating leadership over men. So already